History tells us that Si Pitung was executed by the Dutch in 1893. But why is there no grave? No body, no real proof? What if I told you he never died? The target has vanished. He was never executed. No, this changes everything. Official history says Si Pitung was executed, but no body was ever found. I have uncovered a classified Dutch document proving that Si Pitung disappeared. Was he just one person or a hidden brotherhood of warriors? Pitung practices silat under a banyan tree. His master, Haji Naipin, watches sternly. Before he was a legend, he was just a boy. A son of humble parents, Piun and Pina, but destiny had bigger plans for him. Si Pitung grew up witnessing soldiers' cruelty. His people starved while the colonial elite lived in luxury. He was trained in silat and ancient knowledge, learning secrets that made him more than just a fighter. The moment that changed everything, he saw an officer whipping an old man in the marketplace. Pitung clenches his fist, stepping forward. His master Haji Naipin grabs his arm.
Strength without wisdom is just destruction. If you fight with purpose.
Si Pitung and his men sneak through a colonial governor's mansion at night. Si Pitung didn't just fight. He outsmarted them. He became a ghost. Stole colonial elite's gold and gave it to the poor. A real-life Robin Hood. Pitung disguised himself as a rich merchant infiltrating high society. A colonial soldier fires at him, but Si Pitung easily dodges unnaturally fast. One day, Si Pitung sits in his hideout sharpening his kris. His ally enters, nervous. Pitung only give him the side eyes and nod. Previously, his ally leaked his secret weakness to the colonial's officer. The officer forged a golden bullet, believing it was the only way to kill him, while actually Pitung's only weakness was his hair. Hundreds of colonial soldiers flood in, aiming their weapon to Pitung. They thought they had him. But what happened next? No one expected. History says Si Pitung was executed here. But ask yourself, where is his grave? A surviving villager's diary states he vanished. No official burial records exist. He became the wind. Officer reports mention a gunshot, but no body. I uncover an ancient tombstone in a hidden Betawi village. The inscription, Pitung and the Last Guardian. I think this wasn't just a man. This was a secret order instead. Back to my apartment, open my laptop to edit picture and video as evidence I collected, but suddenly I receive an email.
You found me. Stop now, or you won't like what comes next.
No, this isn't possible. My phone buzzes crazily. From the unknown caller.
You think you uncovered the truth? No. You only scratched the surface.
When I look out the window, there's a car with dark hoodie man watching me. For a split second, an image of Si Pitung appears. Is Si Pitung still out there? Who sent the message? A descendant? A secret society? Am I in danger? What should I do next? Should I continue or stop? Did I dig too deep? Was Si Pitung ever just one man? I thought I was telling a story, but now I realize I've become a part of it. Hey, I received GPS coordinates, leading to a hidden location where the truths awaits. But wait, the location? A hidden village erased from maps. Locals whisper about a lost Betawi brotherhood. Some believe Si Pitung's lineage still exists, protecting a secret bigger than history itself.
A mind-blowing continuation that uncovers a deeper conspiracy.
Come alone. The truth awaits.
The car headlights flicker once like a warning. If this is a trap, then I've already gone too far. Locals whisper about a lost Betawi brotherhood. Some believe Si Pitung's lineage still exists, protecting a secret bigger than history itself.
He starts his motorcycle. The road ahead is dark, but he has no choice. Dicky arrives in a remote village, swallowed by thick jungle. The air is eerily silent.
This place doesn't exist on any map. Why?
Old wooden houses stand abandoned, yet fresh footprints are visible. A mysterious symbol is carved into the trees. 2 crossed crisp blades over a crescent moon. A young boy whispers,
They are watching!
A shadow moves behind him. He spins around. No one is there.
Am I walking into a trap, or someone is guiding me?
In a split second, there's a group of hooded men watching him. A hidden cave entrance looms before him, torches flickering inside. He steps in, the stone walls engraved with ancient Arabic script.
Only the worthy may walk the path of the undying guardian.
Pitung was not one man. He was the latest in a long line of warriors, sworn to protect Betawi. The Brotherhood never died. They went underground, waiting for the right time to rise again.
Am I about to meet the descendant of Si Pitung? Who's behind the door?
The Guardians have lived in the shadows for over a century. They know secrets the Dutch tried to erase, including the true fate of Si Pitung. A group of figures in black robes stand in a half circle.
You have found us. Now tell me, why do you seek the truth? Not everyone wants this truth to be known.
Overwhelmed, hesitates. He pulls out the old Dutch document he found.
So, you really don't know, do you?
Didden steps closer.
Dicky, you are not just an outsider. You are part of this story.
He hands Dicky an ancient Chris dagger, the handle carved with the same mysterious symbol he saw.
This belonged to your ancestor, the last warrior before Si Pitung fell.
My family was part of the Lost Brotherhood? Was I chosen to uncover this truth? The message leading me here? Or was it all a trap, to bring me to the same fate as his ancestors?
They found us! Run! Dicky turns. Black SUVs are screeching to a halt outside. Armed men storm in, guns raised. The Guardians grab their weapons. Chaos erupts.
This isn't over. Who are the attackers? Is history repeating itself? Will I escape? This is bigger than I ever imagined. They don't want this story told. But I won't stop now. Should I fight or run?
Like if you think Dicky should stay and fight. Comment your theory. Who's behind the attack? Subscribe. Because this war isn't over. Next episode, the battle for Si Pitung's legacy. Dicky and the Guardians must defend the lost knowledge, or let history be erased.
The Guardians are outnumbered. Who are these guys? Black uniforms, modern military rifles, not just a random group. They knew I were coming. Kong Didian, wounded standstill, turns to me.
This is why we have stayed hidden. The truth threatens those in power.
Ancient stone shatters near my head. He pulls me aside.
We must escape.
I am forced into my first real fight. I use the Chris instinctively, as if something in my blood remembers. An attacker shocked when I slashes at him. Finally, I take him down. A final explosion collapses the passage behind us. We barely escape. Who ordered the attack? They emerge in an abandoned village. The night is eerily quiet.
Dicky, the war isn't over. It never was. The organization hunting us is the Order of the Golden Bullet, descendants of the Dutch colonial elite. They have spent over 100 years ensuring the truth about Si Pitung is never uncovered.
I recall the golden bullet in the legend and betrayal. From his robes, he pulls out something small, old, but unmistakable.
The golden bullet meant to kill Si Pitung. He never died, Dicky. He was taken.
But where is he now? I grip the golden bullet.
The Dutch never killed Si Pitung because they feared what he knew. He wasn't just a warrior. He had something more valuable than gold, knowledge. They didn't erase history, they hid him.
Struggles to stand and presses something into my hand. A small, torn piece of parchment.
His last known location, before the world forgot him.
I unfolds it. Coordinates. A place lost to time. Bovendigel, the lost prison. The secret prison Pitung may still be hidden. I look up. The jungle is silent. Too silent. I feel that someone is watching me closely. A single red dot appears on my chest. A sniper laser. Before I can react, a shot rings out. I flinch, but the bullet doesn't hit me. I heard noises, someone screaming, hurting. Someone helping me just in time. I look up and sees a white Persian cat staring back at him. Barry, how did you find me? Barry the cat flicks his tail, unbothered by the chaos. He meows once, as if he understands everything. New mystery. How did the cat track him? Is he just a pet? Or something more? I look at the parchment one last time. The truth is out there. And now, the hunt begins. If Pitung never died, then what happened to him? The legend is far from over. This is no longer just a legend. It's real. It's dangerous. And now I have no choice but to go deeper. Tell me, should I keep going? Like if you think Si Pitung is still alive, comment your theory. Where did they take him? Subscribe. Because the truth is just beginning. Next episode tease, The Lost Prison of Pitung.
Dicky follows the coordinates to an abandoned prison, where he finds the last clue to Si Pitung's fate.
Si Pitung, the final exile. The truth is near, but so is the danger. Soekarno-Hatta Airport. I sit alone at the departure gate. I bought the ticket to Tanah Merah Airport. Board the plane. The interior is dim, quiet, settles into my seat, hoping Barry is doing okay in my bag. I close my eyes to take a nap during this long trip. Finally landing at Tanah Merah. I step out, greeted by hot, sticky air. Looking for a cab.
To Bovendigel.
The taxi speeds through dirt roads of the city. Through the mist, a statue emerges. Bung Hatta, frozen in bronze defiance. He was imprisoned here, just like Pitung. Maybe both were too dangerous to be left free. Finally, we arrive at the edge of the ruins. Pays, slings on my bag, and slips into the thick undergrowth. I find a clearing, kneels and unzips the backpack. Barry steps out, stretching. Time to finish this. I approach the skeletal remains of Bovendigel prison. Twisted metal, mossy stone, silence. Inside, the walls are marked with cryptic symbols, etched by unknown hands long ago. These are messages, warnings? There's one inscription in ancient Betawi.
Kebenaran ada di bawah tanah. The truth lies beneath the earth.
There's footsteps. I'm not alone. Beneath a broken floorboard, I uncover a trapdoor. Descend stone stairs into shadow. Torches flicker. A single stone coffin rests in the center of the crypt. I decided to open it slowly. The body inside is eerily preserved. A kriss rests across its chest, identical to mine, and the face. No, it can't be.
You shouldn't have come here.
A man in a dark suit steps out, flanked by soldiers.
This isn't Pitung, last fool who looked for him.
Then where is he?
We were hoping you'd tell us.
Steel flashes. A guardian erupts from the shadows, slicing through the attackers. Gunfire, smoke, chaos. I grabs the parchment and kriss. There's another trapdoor lies beneath a collapsed shelf. It goes even deeper. This is bigger than legend. If they're willing to kill to bury the truth, then what lies beneath this door may rewrite everything. Subscribe for the next chapter. The truth isn't just waiting. It's buried, screaming to be found. The truth has been buried for over a century. Tonight it will rise. The air is thick. Smoke and gunfire erupt behind us. Barry hisses, sensing something beneath. I grip the edge. It's ancient, but it moves. No dust, no decay. This isn't a tomb, it's an entrance. A gust of cold air rushes out. Stale, but breathable. It smells of earth, something older than time itself. I glance back. They were still fighting. Barry and I look each other, then it jumps in. The sound of something shifting in the dark. The walls are covered in carvings, not Dutch, not Javanese. A forgotten script. A language lost to time. I brush off dirt, revealing a carving of a man, wrapped in chains, standing tall.
Pitung.
Barry freezes. Ears twitch. From the shadows ahead, movement. Someone else is down here. The figure stirs, bones crack as it moves.
Siapa kamu?
The voice is ancient, but alive. No food, no water, yet he breathes. What kind of existence is this? A man, shackled, skin like aged bronze, eyes burning. Impossible. The man grins weakly.
Pitung, tidak pernah mati.
Si Pitung lives. But how and why? I kneel. The shackles are older than any known metal. Si Pitung studies me. He sees the kris at my waist.
Darahmu, aku mengenalinya.
I'm not a stranger. I were always meant to be here. How are you still alive? Si Pitung smiles, sadness in his eyes.
Kau tahu rahasianya, bukan? Tentang peluru emas?
Yes, I nod.
Mereka tidak pernah menembakku. Mereka menahanku. Peluru itu bukan senjata. Itu kunci.
The golden bullet was never meant to kill. It was meant to imprison. A curse, not a death sentence. The trapdoor opens. Me and Pitung lock eyes. Time is up.
Waktunya habis.
The order has arrived. Guns gleam in torchlight. Me and Pitung stand back to back.
End of the road, gentlemen.
Si Pitung rolls his shoulders. The air shifts.
Dengar baik-baik. Kita akhiri semua hari ini. Kalian telah mengorbankan banyak nyawa yang tak bersalah. Dunia akan lebih baik tanpa adanya pengacau seperti kalian. Lenyaplah semua. Jaga dirimu baik-baik, Dicky. Aku akan pulang ke kampung halamanku. Aku akan muncul lagi jika dibutuhkan.